adults because
how about polygamous marriages? Is that okay?
Sure, because adults are doing what they would like to do. As long as everyone in that marriage consents to that polygamous marriage, there's no issue, and I don't understand why you would think that people are in danger in polygamous marriages.
Okay, continue.
And, of course, just other, big issues of our time. Marijuana legalization.
Okay.
If you're not in favor of marijuana legalization, you're not a libertarian. I believe in that individual right.
I don't say I'm a libertarian, so I don't know why I'm on trial for being something I'm not.
If you are, against big government, I don't know why you would like
because interestingly enough
you're interrupting me, Mr. Kirk. I don't know why you would like for the government to take away the rights of citizens because, I don't think that governments should take away the rights of citizens.
Right. Okay.
Hey, my love. So you're welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, BB Harry Feroz, and I'm back again for another reaction video. Now, I have with me right here Charlie Kirk here on my channel again, and the title states Charlie Kirk tears apart Democrats supporting Libra. I repeat, Charlie Kirk tears apart Democrats supporting Libra. So I don't have much to say. Without further ado, without wasting much of our time, let's get right into this video.
Mr. Kirk, I'd like to talk to you real quick. I got to test at 3, so I'm going to make it
right off the bat. Go ahead.
Short. I've been waiting. You're supposed to be here at 2:30. I just want to introduce
Complicated
myself.
business.
I want to introduce myself. I would describe myself as a libertarian independent. I'm from Massachusetts, hence the Bruin shirt. I'm not a secret Democrat. My goal here is not to expose you or anything.
Well, good luck.
I think the reason why, I hope the reason why you're here, and I think the reason why debates are important is because everyone in a debate has a chance to learn something. I believe that I could learn something from you today.
Okay.
Do you believe you could learn something from me?
Possibly.
All right. So freshman year was told that Turning Point was a nonpartisan libertarian organization against big government. Would you care? That's how you would categorize it?
Not libertarian.
Not libertarian? No. Okay, well that's what they told to me.
Depends how you define libertarian, though.
Well, yeah.
How would you define it? Classically?
I would define it as freedom, individual freedom.
I love freedom.
Freedom to bear arms.
Okay.
Freedom to marry who you want to marry. Okay. Well, so you think the government should step in and regulate who people want to marry?
Well, it depends. I mean, do you think children should be able to marry adults?
No, but that's
that's the government regulating marriage.
Adults, all adults.
Oh, so kids can marry adults.
No,
well, that's the government, so you're not a libertarian.
Should be able to marry all other adults.
Oh, okay. Why adults? Why do you draw the line there, though?
I mean, age is not a protected, right under.
But why use the government to enforce age restrictions for marriage? That's not very libertarian.
Why are you saying that?
Because I'm not a libertarian.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway. I just,
so you believe the government should have some role?
I believe in small roles as minimal as possible.
Right.
As minimal as possible to protect the well-being.
You started with an absolute statement saying why would you want to use the government to tell people who to marry, and you agree that sometimes that's the right move.
Absolutely.
Okay, continue.
But I would not prohibit adults marrying other adults because
how about polygamous marriages? Is that okay?
Sure, because adults are doing what they would like to do. As long as everyone in that marriage consents to that polygamous marriage, there's no issue, and I don't understand why you would think that people are in danger in polygamous marriages.
Okay, continue.
And, of course, just other, big issues of our time. Marijuana legalization.
Okay.
If you're not in favor of marijuana legalization, you're not a libertarian. I believe in that individual right.
I don't say I'm a libertarian, so I don't know why I'm on trial for being something I'm not.
If you are, against big government, I don't know why you would like
because interestingly enough
you're interrupting me, Mr. Kirk. I don't know why you would like for the government to take away the rights of citizens because, I don't think that governments should take away the rights of citizens.
Right. Okay. So why is it a right to be able to do a hallucinogenic drug?
Well, marijuana is not a hallucinogenic
drug. Well, potentially hallucinogenic. All right. It's obviously showing well. Continue.
Okay. Would you agree with the statement that if there are monopolies regulating all sorts of business, would you agree that that's not real capitalism if those monopolies have all the control?
Potentially, that's. I mean, you had to give me an example.
Right. So. Well, okay. This was the example I wrote up. A Walmart moves into a rural town, sells products cheaper than the local supermarket and clothing stores.
Okay.
The other stores begin going out of business. After the other stores go out of business, Walmart raises its prices. They begin hiring immigrants cheaper wages. Should the government step in and regulate the business to help those people?
Depends.
Okay.
That's how a conservative would answer the question. You have to use prudence.
All right. Last thing I wanted to talk about real quickly, there are some real idiots running for office, both sides of the spectrum, right? I mean, I didn't say it before, some Democrats I despise, Nancy Pelosi, Cory Bush, Chuck Schumer.
Good for you, we agree.
Idiots, all right? All right? However, there's one real pressing candidate on the right that I think a lot of conservatives are starting to realize is a complete nut job, and I just want to hear your
Mitt
opinions
Romney?
on Mr. Herschel Walker. Now, his son, well-known conservative influencer, I believe you may have met him at some point.
Yeah, I did a whole show on this, so I hope
Perfect.
you know my position on it.
I know
So-
your position is that you are in favor of electing Herschel Walker.
Oh,
to office
100%, yeah.
Over a
And again, that's not Turning Point's
pastor,
position, but that's mine.
A,
But yeah,
a
just-
person whose job it is to profess religion, a pastor. You believe that Herschel Walker is more fit than that person for office, and maybe you
absolutely.
can explain
Yes,
that.
that's
But
correct.
you think so. Your sign right here: abortion should be illegal.
Yes.
So why is Herschel Walker not in jail?
Well, first of all, we don't know he paid for the abortion.
Okay.
So what's the evidence to show he
Okay.
did?
Well, if he is,
It's a very serious
shown-
accusation.
Okay. If he
I
is,
agree.
If he is linked by direct evidence, you
Would-
would at that point say that he should not be.
Potentially,
Shown
but
fraud.
I'd
Okay.
have to make that decision. But he denies
Okay.
it, and the evidence is very
Okay.
shaky. It's very
Okay.
shaky.
It's not.
Yeah, but
That's okay.
Raphael Warnock wants to make abortion up to the point of birth, and he wants
I
to make
don't think
that
that's true at all.
policy. Well, he does. He's voted
Okay.
that way.
All right.
So that's Warnock's
Was
policy.
there? You said he's voted that way. Was there ever a vote set on whether
Multiple
abortion should be
times.
legal up
Yes.
to the point
Yes,
of birth?
multiple times.
All right. Well, my personal view is that it should be up until a baby can survive outside the womb. At
Okay.
that point, because I think there's a difference between when it relies upon
Oh,
the
really?
mother's
Okay.
body and when
So
it
a
doesn't. But that's
26-year-old, a
personal preference.
26-week-old baby that has to go to the NICU is not a human
I
being.
believe the precedent for the NICU thing was 22 weeks. I believe.
Yeah.
that's
So
where it's
so so you're okay, but they can't survive without help.
I would be okay if a state decided that was not the rule.
Got it.
But
So let me
and
ask.
I don't have any issue with the Supreme Court's ruling on
Yeah,
it.
let
but
me
I
ask you-
think,
can I ask you a question?
I really like Tim Miller.
No.
Okay, Tim Miller is he runs the Bulwark Project, the Republican Voters Against Trump Instagram page. Lifelong Republican, helped George Bush's campaign,
Yeah.
worked with Jeb Bush.
Okay.
His opinion is it's ridiculous to say that abortion should be legal in all cases or illegal in all
Okay,
cases.
right.
There are obviously.
Well, let me ask you a very simple question.
Yes.
When does life begin?
In my opinion, well, human life began, or when does life begin? Because that's a different question.
human life. That's the operative question,
Human
right?
life begins when a human can survive outside. A human can survive outside
Why?
the body.
Why do you believe that?
That would be well, because
No, I don't.
All right. Human life. If I cut off my finger, is that human?
Got it.
That
So-
clump of human cells, is that different?
Well, let me ask you a question. So, if someone who's on a ventilator who can't survive without external machine support, is that a human life?
Well, they can survive outside the womb.
But not without a machine,
I mean,
without
a lot of-
assistance,
Oh,
without
but-
help.
Okay, people on ventilators, oftentimes will cede their right to be removed
Or
from a
someone on
ventilator, and that's
dialysis,
not
or
kill-
someone who's in a nursing home. They can't support themselves, right? So, but those are still human lives.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
So,
I think you know the difference between a developing human that may not have a heartbeat or may not have.
well, heartbeats start at 6
may
weeks,
not
so that's a
have
different.
organs that help you.
Now
Okay,
we're moving it
but
back.
So you would be okay with a 6-week abortion ban?
You
would
can
be
come up. That's
You
okay.
would be,
In a sec.
you would be okay with a 6-week abortion ban?
No, of course not.
Okay, well then there will this aware.
No, but you've already moved. I
I'd
mean-
be okay with a 6-week abortion ban if
Okay,
I
but
would be-
you've
especially
that's
with
fine. I mean,
compromising.
at least we're getting
If-
somewhere.
If Democrats and
Well,
Republicans,
no, I would be
in
okay with
Congress
that ban. Is
were
that my
able-
ideal? No, but no, I agree. I
Okay, and my
didn't
ideal
answer
would
your.
be 15 weeks.
I didn't answer your question
15
correctly.
to 22 weeks, I would say would be my ideal, and I think that it's important that we recognize the issues that are a
Okay.
lot more important than
All right.
5, 6, 16 weeks in an abortion ban, right?
Well, you came prepared. I wanna get to
basically,
other people, so.
all of the audience here, I just want you to know, don't see red or blue. Charlie Kirk wants you to see red versus blue. He wants you to see that, you should vote for one of the main political parties. In supporting that, you are supporting the big government
All right,
system.
okay.
That
Wow, so this was really incredible. You guys know that if you want to have a conversation with Charlie Cake, you must come prepared. Guys, you must come what? Prepared. Now, one thing I noticed about this guy is that this guy came prepared. I mean, I love his effort. I love how intentional he was. I mean, he actually came with a book and a pen and he wrote everything down he want to converse with Charlie Cake, and everything was just so nice. His effort is really commendable. I so much love it. He actually came very prepared. Now, looking at the part where he talked about abortion, I am a Christian and I will never for once support abortion. Abortion is terminating a child. It's terminating one's life. You can't create a life, and why then do you want to terminate it? Instead of terminating it, I would suggest you incubate the baby and probably give the baby to the motherless home and people who actually in need of babies. I don't know if I'm making sense, but the abortion part is a no for me. It's a no for me. They had drugs and all that, it's illegal, although some countries still hold on to it. But then, guys, I don't want to talk too much. I need your comments in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this content? Kindly rate this content on a scale of 100. Drop your comment, engage in the video. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.